Hi, I'm Anna Yosin, and today's video is a short morning routine. I'm just going to jump right into it. So go ahead and get yourself into a standing Tadasana position. Just kind of shake out the day, shake out the worries, shake out the thoughts, the to-do list. Let it all go. Get the wiggles out. And then bring yourself into this moment, into this space, into this time, allowing yourself to arrive. Taking a few minutes to ground yourself, close your eyes, focus in on your breath, and just let all the thoughts of the day float on by like clouds in the sky. Acknowledge them, say hello, and then let them pass, bringing your attention back to your breath, back to this practice. Notice how you're breathing, observing that breath. As it enters the nostrils, goes down into the lungs, as it exits the lungs and then goes out through the nostrils. Relaxing the forehead, the eyebrows, unclenching the jaw, relaxing the neck and the shoulders. And allowing yourself to arrive. Begin to deepen the breath using that Ujjayi breath, breathing in from above. Filling the lungs from the top, the middle to the bottom, expanding that rib cage. And breathing out, pushing the air out from the bottom, the middle to the top, contracting that rib cage. Go ahead and open the eyes, bring the hands to the heart. We're going to take a big inhale, reaching those hands up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands to heart. And one more time, inhale, reach those hands up. We're holding here for 4 breaths. Lengthening through the spine, using that Ujjayi breath. We need to widen the hands. Make sure that back stays straight, that's fine. Lifting up with the crown of the head, rooting down through the feet. Breathing in from above, filling the top, the middle to the bottom of the lungs. Breathing out from below, pushing out the air from the bottom, the middle to the top. One more inhale. And exhale, hands to heart. Again, using that Ujjayi breath, we'll add on to this. Big inhale, reach those hands up. Exhale, fold forward, hinging at the hips, back stays straight. Inhale all the way back up, sweeping those arms up, back stays straight. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, fold forward. Relax the head. Inhale, hands back up, reaching up towards the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. 2 more times. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, dive down. Inhale, reach those hands back up, lifting those hands towards the sky. And exhale, hands to heart. One more time. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, dive down. Back stay straight, hinging at the hips. This time we're holding here for 4 breaths. Lengthening through the tailbone, lifting those sits bones up and out, relaxing the head, the neck, the jaw, the shoulders. Still using that ujjayi breath, breathing in from above and out from below, pushing that air out from the bottom, the middle, to the top of the lungs. One more breath here. Inhale. And exhale. On the next inhale, sweep those hands back up. With a straight back, reaching those hands up towards the sky. And exhale, hands to heart. We'll add on to this going into classical sun salutation. Lifting up, big inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Fingertips come in line with the toe tips. Bring that left foot back into a low runner's lunge, gently placing that knee on the floor, chest is up. Exhale into down dog. Right foot goes back to meet the left foot. Pushing those hips down and back. Breath retention, hold the breath, knees, chest, and chin down towards the floor, elbows stay in. Big inhale, scoop it up into cobra. Pelvis stays on the floor. Exhale into down dog. Inhale, left foot forward into a low runner's lunge. Chest comes up. Exhale, right foot forward into fold forward. Inhale, sweeping those arms up. And exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, lifting up. Hands reach up. Exhale, dive down, straight back, hinging from the hips. Inhale, right foot goes back into a low runner's lunge, chest comes up. Exhale into down dog. Breath retention, knees, chest, and chin down to the floor, elbows stay in. Inhale, scoop it up into cobra, pelvis stays down. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right foot comes forward, low runner's lunge, chest comes up. Exhale into fold forward, left foot comes up. Inhale, sweep those arms up. And exhale, hands to heart. One more time, both sides. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, dive down. Inhale, left foot back, low runner's lunge, chest up. Exhale, down dog, pushing those hips back. Breath retention, knees, chest, and chin down, elbows stay in. Inhale, into cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left foot forward, low runner's lunge. Exhale, right foot forward, folding forward. Inhale, sweeping those arms up. And exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, dive down. Inhale, right foot back, chest comes up. Exhale, left foot back into down dog, chest goes down. Breath retention, knees, chest, and chin down, elbows stay in, hold the breath. Then inhale, scoop it up into cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right foot forward, low runner's lunge. Exhale, left foot forward, folding forward. Inhale, sweep those arms up. And exhale, hands to heart. Take a few moments to catch your breath. Palms to the side, close your eyes, let the energy of classical sun salutation integrate into the body. From here, we'll move into chair pose. Take those feet hip distance apart underneath the hip sockets. We're going to bend the knees. The knees do not touch in the middle. Want to keep them all in alignment. The ankles, the knees, and the hips. From here, you're going to keep the back straight. Draw the navel in, so we don't want too much of an arch or a round, just keeping that back straight. We're going to inhale, reach those hands back. And exhale, hands come up. Inhale, straighten the legs, reach the hands back. Exhale, arms come up. And again, widen those hands if you can't. Keep the back straight. Inhale, straighten the legs, bring the hands back, shoulder blades together. And exhale, reach those hands up, sitting into chair. Inhale, lifting up. With the body, hands back, and exhale. Now hands go up, sitting back in a chair. We're going to hold this one for 4 breaths. Drawing the navel in, evening the distribution of your weight from the ball of the foot to the heel of the foot, keeping that back straight, widening the arms if you need to, gently lifting up with the eyesight. Staying strong with those legs, not letting those knees come in or out. One more inhale here. And exhale. Coming back up. Fantastic. From here, we'll do warrior 1. So we're going to step back with that right foot. Left foot comes forward. We're going to keep those hips square to the floor. Try to keep that back heel down, pulling up on that arch. But we still want to keep those hips square. So we're going to pull back with that left hip, pull forward with that right hip, keeping this left knee right over the ankle, reaching those hands up, big inhale. And then exhale, bring the hands forward down. And inhale, reach back up. Exhale, forward and down. Knee stays at 90 degrees. Inhale, reaching up. If we need to widen the stance, you can. Exhale, bring it forward. One more inhale here, reaching up. And we'll settle into this for 4 breaths. Pushing to the outside of that right foot, pulling up on those arches. Reaching up with those fingertips. Left hip pulls back, right hip pulls forward. Draw the navel in towards the spine. Taking that gaze up towards those fingertips. Warrior 1. Pulling the shoulder blades down and back. One more inhale here. And exhale, release the arms and step back forward. We'll go into the other side now. Reach that left foot back. And again, we want that back foot to be 45-degree angle. We want to widen the legs if you need to in order to keep those hips straight and square to the front. Take those hands up, big inhale. And exhale, bring the hands to the floor on either side of the foot. Knee stays at 90 degrees. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, down and forward. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands down. Last one. Inhale, reach those hands up. And we'll hold here for breath. Settle into this pose. Widen the stance if you need to. Right hip back, left hip forward, looking up towards those fingertips. Pull those shoulders down and back. And we're going to tuck the tailbone so we're not arching the back. 2 more breaths here. Breathing in Ujjayi breath from above. Exhale, Ujjayi breath from below. One more inhale, Ujjayi breath. Breathe in. And exhale, hands come down and come back to the front of the mat. Fantastic. We'll go into Sun Salutation A as a transition. Big inhale. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, lift those hands. Exhale, dive down, straight back. Inhale, straighten the back, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, fold forward. Root the hands down, walk the feet back into plank. Elbows stay in, body is straight. Big inhale, scoop it up into up dog. And exhale into down dog. From here, push those hips back. Push the heels down, bend the knees if you need to. Push into all 4 corners of the palms, especially the thumb and the pointer finger, drawing the navel in, lifting up and out with those 2 sits bones, pulling those armpits in towards each other. Take 2 more breaths here. This active rest. On the next exhale, take the heels up. Go ahead and bend the knees and come into a tabletop position. Go ahead and make sure that your wrists are right under your shoulders, knees right under the hips. Back stays straight. Draw the navel in. We'll come into cat-cow. So big inhale. And then exhale, push into cow. So drop the tailbone, drop the chin, draw the navel in towards the spine, pushing the spine up towards the ceiling. And inhale into cow. Exhale into cat. Rounding the back, pushing the floor away. Inhale into cow. Tailbone up, chin up, drop that spine down. Exhale into cat. Inhale into cow. One more. Exhale into cat. Push into any spots of the spine that may feel stuck. And inhale into cow. Great. Let's have a neutral spine. And go ahead and sit back onto those feet. This pose is called the diamond pose. It is simply a sitting, resting pose. So we'll take those hands in the lap, elongating through the spine, lifting with the crown of the head. Go ahead and close your eyes for just a moment. We'll take 4 breaths here. If you want a little activation of your feet and your ankles, you can push your feet into the floor. One more inhale and exhale. And on the next exhale, go ahead and bring those legs forward. So from here, we're going to do a spinal rotation. We'll start with the left side. Now, I'll give you 3 different options. The key to this is making sure both of those sits bones stay on the floor. So if you're trying to go into a more advanced option and that sit bone comes off of the floor, go into a previous option. So the first option is just bringing the knee up right here, not crossing anything over. Option 2, cross the left foot over the right leg. That is straight. And then option 3 is to bring that right foot to the bottom here. So again, if you feel like you can't keep both of those cheeks onto the floor, go into the previous option. So I'm going to do option 1 for the first round of this with that left arm. So you're going to take that left arm up and then right arm up. And then big inhale, and then on the exhale from the bottom of the spine, twisting first, we're going to extend that twist around, bringing that left hand down to the floor. Inhale, look back forward. And then exhale, twist again, starting from the bottom of the spine first. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, twist. One more time. Inhale, forward, ujjayi breath. And exhale, twist, breathing out from below. This time we're holding for 4 breaths. Again, keeping that spine straight, rotating around that straight spine. With each exhale, see if you can look a little bit further. One more breath. Big inhale, ujjayi, breathing in from above. And then exhale, breathing out from below, coming back to neutral. Fantastic. So we'll go to the other side. And again, just judge your one side may be tighter than the other. So again, option 1, option 2, or option 3. So this time I'm going to demonstrate option 2. So with that being said, we'll take that left arm, reach it up, spine stays straight. So we're lifting up from the bottom of the spine first, and then exhale, twisting around. Good. Inhale, looking back forward, keeping that spine straight. Exhale, twist back. Rooting that right hand down. Inhale, forward, looking forward, and exhale, looking back. One more. Inhale, looking forward. And exhale, twisting back. We'll hold here for 4 breaths. See if you can go a little bit farther with each exhale. One more inhale. And then exhale, coming back to neutral. Fantastic. We'll do 2 more. We'll do a fold forward here. So both legs straight. See if you have an uneven foot, one sticking out more than the other, just try to even that out. We're going to start with that inhale. This time we're going to take that energy, reach it up on that inhale, and then exhale. Try to keep that back straight for as long as you can, and then reach forward. Inhale, taking that energy, reaching it up, scooping out those abdominals, and exhale, reaching forward. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, forward. One more time. Inhale, reaching up. And then exhale, reaching forward. This time we'll hold for 4 breaths. So if your flexibility does not allow for you to touch your feet, go ahead and just grab the back of your legs. You want to keep that back as straight as you can, hinging from the hips without rounding. If you can reach your feet, fantastic. And then wherever you are, then just go ahead and let that head relax down with it. We'll take a couple more breaths here. Pulling those toes in. And on the next exhale, gently bring yourself up to a vertical seated position. Fantastic. The last pose we'll have for you this morning is the Shavasana. So go ahead and lay down. Now don't skip this. If you're in a hurry, just go ahead and take a couple minutes for this. This is the most important part of the practice. Making sure that you integrate all of the energies from the different poses. Allow yourself to lay on the floor, relaxing totally. Let the feet splay out. Let the arms splay out. And deepen the breath. Allow yourself to fully relax. Allow yourself to be supported by the floor. Allow your body to sink down into the floor. You can let that Ujjayi breath drop and return to normal breathing. Bringing your attention to your feet, allowing your toes, the ball of the foot, the arch of the foot, the top of the foot, the heel, allowing the entire foot into the ankle to relax. Then relaxing the ankle into the calves and the shins, all the way up to the knees, allowing all the leg to relax. The quads, the hamstrings, inner thighs and outer thighs. Allowing the legs to relax into the hip sockets, the pelvis, the glutes, the reproductive organs, all the way to the top of the hips and the lower abdomen, allowing all of those muscles to relax. Allowing that lower back to relax, the lower abdomen, all the organs, the digestion, up the spine to the mid-back. Allow all that to relax so your organs can function properly and the lower back doesn't hurt. Allowing that relaxation to go up the spine to the mid-abdomen, the rib cage, up to the chest, to the heart, the lungs, the upper back, just relaxing any knots in the shoulder blades and the traps, relaxing those shoulders, the lats, those wings. Relaxing the shoulders into the arms, allowing the biceps, the triceps, the elbows, the forearms, all the way down to the hands to relax. And going back up to the top of the shoulders into the neck, release any tension you might be holding in that neck and throat. Relaxing the jaw, the face, the scalp, the ears. Relaxing the brain, allowing your brain to relax for just a minute. And then one more big breath, allowing the whole body to relax, sinking down into the floor. and allowing the earth below you to energize your body as we get ready for this day. Take a few more deep breaths. And when you're ready, wiggle your fingers and your toes. Bring some movement back into your arms and legs. You can reach those hands up, stretch those hands overhead. And then roll onto one of your sides and push yourself up to a seated position. From here, let's take both hands, reach them up towards the sky. Bring those hands together and down to the heart. Thank yourself for taking time for yourself this morning, getting ready for your day in a grounded and centered way. Thank you for practicing with me today. Namaste. Lots of love and light to you. Blessings and blessings. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.